Have you ever experienced a door slammed shut in your face, only to later realize it was the best thing that could have happened to you? In today's discussion, we begin an exploration of how rejection, often perceived as a painful setback, can actually become a powerful catalyst for personal growth and transformation. Inspired by Stoic philosophy, particularly the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, we will discover how to turn the sting of no into a stepping stone toward greatness. Imagine a world where every rejection doesn't push you down but propels you forward. At first glance, rejection might seem like a dead end, but what if we learned to see it differently? Stoicism teaches us that external events, including rejection, are beyond our control. What truly lies within our power is how we respond. By shifting our perspective, we can reframe rejection not as a personal failure, but as a hidden opportunity, often a no from the universe that redirects us towards something greater. In this series, we'll unpack a series of actionable lessons designed to help you harness the power of rejection. Rather than feeling devalued, overlooked, or discouraged, you will learn to stand tall, ignore the noise of indifference, and channel your emotions into constructive action. We are not talking about denying your feelings or forcing positivity. We are discussing a deeper process of mastering your responses, cultivating calmness, and building resilience in the face of adversity. As we embark on this transformative journey, remember that Stoicism isn't about tricking fate, but about understanding and embracing the nature of life, including its setbacks. By focusing on what you can control, your mindset, your reactions, and your actions, you begin to unlock the potential within you to convert rejection into a source of strength. In the next parts, we will delve into practical strategies grounded in Stoic thought that show you how to ignore petty rejections, maintain emotional balance, detach from negative influences, and ultimately convert no into an opportunity for self-improvement and success. Stay tuned as we uncover how to use rejection not as a stumbling block, but as a stepping stone on your path to becoming the best version of yourself. In the face of rejection, our first lesson is to ignore the dismissal gracefully and assert our self-worth. Imagine encountering a situation where someone blatantly ignores you or dismisses your value. The Stoic approach isn't to react with bitterness or to seek revenge, but to rise above it, silently reflecting their indifference back at them. When someone decides you aren't worth their time, it's not a reflection of your true value, it's their loss. By choosing not to engage with those who ignore you, you send a powerful message. I am worth more than this. This act of ignoring isn't petty, but rather a strong affirmation of self-respect. It's like holding up a mirror to those who disregard you, showing them that their behavior doesn't sway your inner calm. To put this into practice, shift your focus away from those who overlook you. Instead of wasting energy on their indifference, invest that energy in pursuits that enrich your life. This could mean diving into a good book, pursuing a new hobby, exercising, or spending quality time with people who truly value you. When you reclaim your energy and direct it toward positive activities, you not only protect your peace of mind, but also signal to the world that your worth isn't dependent on someone else's validation. Remember, the goal isn't to get back at those who ignore you, but to reclaim your strengths and focus on what truly matters. Each time you choose to rise above rejection, you build a fortress of respect. This emotional maturity reflects your inner strength and sends a silent but resounding message. You are not defined by others' inability to see your worth. As we continue, we will delve into more techniques for transforming rejection into opportunity. Next, we'll explore how to not react emotionally to rejection, turning it into a tool for personal growth. Stay with me as we uncover how calmness in the face of dismissal becomes a cornerstone of Stoic resilience. Building on our foundation of self-worth, the next key Stoic lesson is learning not to react emotionally to rejection. Rejection can sting deeply, often provoking frustration, sadness, or anger. However, Stoicism provides us with tools to maintain calmness and composure, transforming these painful emotions into opportunities for growth and learning. When someone rejects or brushes you off, The immediate temptation is to react, perhaps, by lashing out, brooding, or seeking validation elsewhere. Instead, the Stoic approach encourages a measured, thoughtful response. It's not about suppressing emotions entirely, but about not allowing them to control our actions and decisions. 1. Embrace calmness as a secret weapon. Remember the Stoic heroes of old, who faced adversity with a composed heart. By cultivating a calm mind, you free yourself from the crippling effects of rejection. When you feel the surge of negative emotions, take a moment to breathe deeply. This pause creates space between stimulus and response, allowing rational thought to guide you, rather than reflexive reaction. 2. Reflect on the true source of pain. Ask yourself why the rejection hurts so much. Often, the sting isn't solely from the rejection itself, but from our own insecurities and expectations. By examining these feelings, you can disentangle your self-worth from others' opinions. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our own responses, rather than external judgments that are beyond our influence. 3. Adopt a thoughtful response strategy. Instead of letting frustration dictate your actions, step back and ask, what is the most constructive way to respond to this? This might mean politely acknowledging the situation without taking it personally, or simply moving on without investing further energy into a fruitless encounter. By choosing your reactions deliberately, you reinforce your self-control and align with Stoic ideals. 4. Practical techniques for emotional regulation. Pause and breathe. When rejection strikes, pause before responding. A few deep breaths can soothe immediate tension and clear your mind. Cognitive reframing. Challenge negative thoughts about rejection. Remind yourself that a no often redirects you towards something better, rather than defining your worth. Mindfulness meditation. Regular practice can strengthen your ability to observe emotions without being overwhelmed, making it easier to maintain calm in real-time situations. Stoic reflection. Recall Stoic wisdom such as Marcus Aurelius's meditations, which emphasize the transient nature of external events and the importance of maintaining inner tranquility. 5. The impact of emotional calm. By not reacting impulsively, you demonstrate true emotional maturity and resilience. This calmness not only preserves your peace of mind, but also enhances your reputation. People naturally gravitate towards those who can maintain composure under pressure, seeing them as dependable and strong. Your ability to stay calm in the face of rejection becomes a silent statement of your inner strength, inspiring respect and admiration. 6. Transforming rejection into growth. Each time you respond calmly to rejection, you transform a potentially demoralizing experience into a stepping stone. This process builds resilience. Over time, repeated practice makes it easier to face future rejections with equanimity. You learn that your self-worth isn't tethered to external validation, and that your inner peace is a sanctuary that remains unshaken by others' opinions. 7. Looking ahead. In the upcoming parts, we will explore further techniques, such as detaching from negative thoughts, proving yourself through action rather than reaction, and using silence strategically. By mastering emotional calm in the face of rejection, you lay the groundwork for these advanced strategies. As you practice not reacting emotionally, remember that this is a journey. It requires patience, consistent effort, and self-compassion. Each calm response reinforces your ability to handle adversity, gradually transforming rejection from a source of pain into a catalyst for personal growth and empowerment. Stay tuned as we continue to uncover Stoic strategies that help turn rejection into a powerful ally on your path to success and self-improvement. As we continue our exploration of Stoic strategies for transforming rejection, the next vital lesson is learning to detach from negative experiences. Detachment here does not mean becoming indifferent or unfeeling. Rather, it is about removing the weight of rejection from your mind, so that it does not hinder your progress or peace. This practice of detachment allows you to preserve your energy, maintain clarity, and focus on what truly matters without being bogged down by external negativity. Understanding detachment in the Stoic context. Detachment involves acknowledging a rejection or negative event, feeling its natural emotional impact, and then consciously choosing not to let it anchor your thoughts or dictate your self-worth. According to Stoic philosophy, events themselves are neutralities, or judgments about them that cause distress. By detaching, you shift the power from the external event to your own internal response, reclaiming control over your mental state. Key aspects of practicing detachment. Acknowledgement without attachment. When faced with rejection, allow yourself to acknowledge the hurt or disappointment. Recognize the event for what it is, a momentary occurrence, and then practice letting it go. Rather than ruminating on the no, view it as one event in a larger tapestry of life. Perspective shift. Reframe rejection as a learning experience, or a redirection, rather than a definitive judgment on your worth. Detachment comes from viewing setbacks objectively, understanding that each rejection can offer insights, highlight new paths, or refine your goals. Mindful awareness. Practice mindfulness to observe your thoughts and feelings about the rejection without becoming entangled in them. By noticing when negative thoughts surface, you can choose to gently set them aside, preventing them from taking over your mental space. Techniques for effective detachment. Mental reflecting. When rejection begins to weigh on you, consciously remind yourself that this moment does not define you. Use affirmations like, "This rejection is just a part of my journey, not the whole story." This helps in seeing the bigger picture beyond the immediate setback. Visualization. Imagine yourself as a strong tree in a storm. The wind rejection may bend your branches, but your roots remain firmly anchored. Visualizing your resilience in this way can help you detach emotionally while still acknowledging the experience. Engage in flow activities. Immerse yourself in activities that bring you into a state of flow where you lose track of time and are fully engaged. This could be creative pursuits, sports, or learning something new. Focusing on such enriching activities helps shift your mind away from dwelling on the rejection. Benefits of detachment. Practicing detachment from rejection offers numerous benefits. Emotional freedom. You free yourself from lingering negative emotions, creating space for positive feelings and creative energy. Improved focus. Without the distraction of dwelling on past rejections, you can concentrate on your goals and take purposeful action. Increased resilience. Detachment builds a mental shield, enabling you to face future setbacks without being overwhelmed, making you more resilient over time. Enhanced clarity. By removing the fog of negativity, you gain a clearer perspective on what truly matters, helping you make decisions that align with your values and aspirations. Applying detachment in real life. Next time you face a setback or rejection, pause and take a deep breath. Acknowledge the hurt, but remind yourself that you have the power to let it go. Redirect your thoughts to what you can control: your actions, your responses, and your focus on growth. Surround yourself with supportive people and activities that reinforce your self-worth and resilience. By regularly practicing detachment, you gradually build a mental habit of not allowing external no's to define your inner peace. This cultivates an unshakable foundation from which you can pursue your goals confidently, turning rejection into a brief interruption rather than a roadblock. In our next segment, we will explore how to demonstrate your value through action as a means of transcending rejection. Stay with me as we continue uncovering powerful Stoic strategies that help turn setbacks into stepping stones for personal growth and success. Moving further along our journey of transforming rejection into growth, we reach an empowering lesson: demonstrating your value through action. Instead of reacting directly to rejection with words or dwelling on its sting, Stoicism encourages you to let your deeds speak louder than any dismissal. This approach transforms the energy of rejection into a powerful drive for self-improvement and tangible achievements. Understanding the principle. When faced with doubt or dismissal from others, the Stoic path invites you to channel that energy into actions that affirm your worth. It's not about proving yourself to others out of spite, but about quietly, consistently building a life that reflects your true capabilities and strengths. By focusing on what you can control, your skills, your efforts, and your choices, you shift the narrative from external validation to personal excellence. Why actions speak louder. Actions are enduring evidence of your character and abilities. While words can be empty or fleeting, consistent actions demonstrate commitment, resilience, and competence. When someone overlooks you or questions your abilities, the most potent response is not a defensive argument, but a series of deliberate actions that gradually defy those doubts. This method aligns with Stoic teachings. Your inner worth is not dictated by others' opinions, but by your own pursuit of virtue and excellence. Practical strategies to demonstrate your value. Set clear goals aligned with your values. Reflect on your core values and aspirations, then set specific goals that embody them. Whether it's advancing in your career, mastering a new skill, or contributing to your community, having clear objectives provides direction for your actions. Each step taken towards these goals becomes a testament to your commitment and capabilities. Pursue continuous improvement. Adopt a mindset of lifelong learning. When doubters question your abilities, use that as motivation to deepen your knowledge, refine your skills, and expand your expertise. Enroll in courses, seek mentorship, read extensively, or engage in practice until you excel. Over time, your growth will speak for itself. Volunteer for challenges. Step outside your comfort zone by taking on projects or tasks that challenge you. This not only builds competence, but also shows that you are proactive and willing to stretch your limits. Overcoming difficult tasks reinforces your resilience and demonstrates that you can handle responsibility effectively. Be consistent and reliable. Consistency in your actions builds trust and credibility. When people see that you consistently deliver quality work, meet your commitments, and maintain integrity, their opinions begin to change. Reliability is a quiet yet powerful way to assert your value. Share your progress subtly. While you don't need to shout your achievements from the rooftops, sharing progress updates in conversations or on platforms relevant to your field can highlight your journey. This is not about seeking praise, but about subtly informing others of your dedication, growth, and accomplishments. Stoic reflection on proving value. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the idea that the best way to deal with criticism or doubt is not through words, but by living up to your principles and doing the work. He would remind himself that external validation is fleeting, but the virtues you cultivate and demonstrate are lasting. When you act with integrity, courage, and excellence, you embody the Stoic ideal, turning potential rejection into a stepping stone toward your personal evolution. Benefits of demonstrating your value. Increased self-confidence. Each accomplishment, however small, reinforces your belief in your capabilities. As you see tangible progress, your self-esteem grows independent of others' opinions. Change in perception. Over time, consistent actions that reflect your true potential begin to alter how others perceive you. Doubts and rejections may fade as your track record speaks for itself. Internal fulfillment. Demonstrating your value through action provides intrinsic satisfaction. The journey of self-improvement becomes its own reward, beyond any external recognition. Positive influence. As you excel, you inspire others. Your dedication and success can motivate peers to pursue their goals, creating a ripple effect of growth and excellence. Overcoming challenges. There will be moments when progress seems slow, or when external validation remains elusive. In these times, it's crucial to remain patient and persistent. Reframe setbacks as opportunities to learn and improve further. Remember that proving your value is not a competition against others, but a commitment to yourself and your journey. Each action taken in alignment with your values not only reinforces your worth, but also chips away at the barriers of rejection. Looking forward, in the upcoming parts, we'll explore additional Stoic strategies for dealing with rejection, such as embracing silence, maintaining kindness with emotional detachment, and not revealing your struggles. These techniques complement the practice of demonstrating your value, creating a robust framework for turning rejection into a tool for remarkable personal growth. As you move forward, commit to letting your actions define you more than the opinions of others. Channel rejection into motivation to refine your skills, contribute meaningfully, and build a life that embodies your highest values. This approach not only transforms how others see you, but, more importantly, how you see yourself, empowering you to thrive in the face of adversity. Continuing our Stoic exploration of transforming rejection, we now turn to a powerful yet often overlooked strategy, harnessing silence and setting clear boundaries. When faced with rejection or indifference, embracing moments of quiet reflection and establishing emotional boundaries can fortify your resilience. Preserve your peace of mind and reaffirm your self-worth. Understanding the power of silence. Silence is not a sign of weakness or indifference. Rather, it is an intentional, strategic response to external negativity. In Stoicism, silence serves as a tool for self-reflection and emotional mastery. By choosing not to react impulsively or flood a situation with unnecessary words, you maintain control over your emotional state. This measured response prevents you from being drawn into drama or despair and allows you to process rejection with clarity. When someone ignores you or treats you with indifference, your immediate inclination might be to reach out repeatedly, seeking validation or attempting to change their mind. However, Stoicism teaches us that often, the best response is to withdraw gracefully. By embracing silence, you convey confidence and self-respect, signaling that your worth isn't dependent on someone else's attention. Setting boundaries for self-preservation, along with silence, setting clear boundaries is essential. Boundaries are guidelines you establish to protect your emotional well-being. They help you decide how much energy to invest in relationships or interactions that may not honor your value. When faced with persistent rejection or neglect, boundaries empower you to conserve your energy for those who appreciate and respect you. Practical steps to harness silence and set boundaries. Pause before responding. When rejection stings, take a deliberate pause. Resist the urge to immediately fill the silence with explanations or pleas. Use this moment to collect your thoughts, reflect on what you truly need, and decide if engagement is beneficial or necessary. Embrace constructive silence, instead of reaching out repeatedly to someone who ignores you. Embrace periods of silence as opportunities to reflect and regroup. During this quiet time, focus on self-care, pursuing interests that uplift you, or engaging in activities that reinforce your self-worth. Let silence be a space where you reclaim control, free from the need for external validation. Define your boundaries. Clearly identify what behaviors or treatment you will no longer accept. Write down your boundaries, whether it's limiting contact with those who dismiss you, not responding to hurtful messages, or prioritizing interactions that add value to your life. Knowing these limits in advance makes it easier to stick to them when faced with rejection. Communicate boundaries when necessary. While silence is powerful, sometimes you need to assert your boundaries explicitly. Calmly and respectfully inform others what you will and will not tolerate. Keep your tone composed and your message clear, focusing on how certain behaviors impact you and what changes you expect. This communicates self-respect without resorting to confrontation. Use silence as a reset button. In social situations where you feel ignored or undervalued, practice redirecting your attention. Instead of seeking validation, shift your focus to meaningful interactions, engaging with those who show genuine interest. This redirection not only preserves your energy, but also reinforces that your self-worth isn't tied to any single person's attention. Stoic wisdom supporting silence and boundaries. Stoics like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius emphasized that our reactions to others are within our control, not their actions. By choosing silence and setting boundaries, you exercise that control. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the importance of maintaining your integrity and composure, regardless of how others behave. Silence becomes a form of self-discipline, a way of saying that you won't allow external negativity to disturb your inner tranquility. Benefits of silence and boundaries. Emotional stability. Embracing silence helps you avoid impulsive reactions that can escalate negativity, fostering a more stable emotional state. Self-respect. Setting boundaries reinforces your self-worth, reminding you that you deserve respect and healthy interactions. Focused energy. By not expending energy on those who disregard you, you can invest in relationships and endeavors that truly matter, driving personal growth. Influence through example. Others may notice your calm demeanor and clear boundaries, which can inspire them to adopt similar respectful approaches in their interactions. Applying these practices in your life. When faced with rejection or feeling ignored, take a step back. Instead of reacting immediately, allow silence to give you space to think. Set boundaries that protect your well-being and communicate them if necessary. Use this time to reconnect with yourself, engage in hobbies, connect with supportive friends, or simply reflect on your goals and values. This approach not only preserves your inner peace, but also sends a quiet yet powerful message about your resilience. And by harnessing silence and establishing boundaries, you transform rejection from a source of pain into an opportunity for profound self-care and growth. These Stoic strategies empower you to remain centered and true to yourself, regardless of external circumstances. In the next part, we will delve into how to channel rejection into motivation by proving your worth through action. Stay tuned as we continue to uncover practical Stoic lessons for turning adversity into a pathway for personal excellence. As we continue our Stoic journey through transforming rejection, we arrive at another profound lesson: the art of not revealing your struggles. This concept might seem counterintuitive in a world that often encourages sharing vulnerabilities. But from a Stoic perspective, withholding the details of our pain can be a powerful tool for maintaining dignity, emotional resilience, and focus. Understanding the Stoic approach. Stoicism teaches that while acknowledging our feelings is important, incessantly broadcasting our struggles can sometimes hinder our progress. Revealing too much of our inner turmoil can invite unwanted pity, advice, or even negative judgments that might distract us from our personal growth. It can also make us feel defined by our hardships, rather than empowered by overcoming them. Instead of exposing every wound, Stoicism encourages us to keep our struggles private, using them as silent fuel for self-improvement. The power of silence about your struggles. Not revealing your struggle is not about hiding or being inauthentic. It's about managing your energy and preserving your mental space. When you choose not to share every setback, you focus on internal reflection and constructive action rather than external validation or sympathy. This approach helps in several ways. Maintains inner strength. By not broadcasting your pain, you prevent yourself from feeling like a victim. Instead, you hold the narrative of your life firmly in your own hands, reinforcing your resilience. Prevents over-identification with struggle. Constantly talking about your problems can sometimes lead to over-identification with them, making it harder to move past them. Keeping struggles private allows you to process them internally and move forward without being anchored by them. Focuses on action over discussion. Energy spent explaining your hardships could be redirected towards actions that resolve or learn from those challenges. Silence gives space for action and growth. Practical strategies to not reveal your struggle. Internalized reflection. When faced with rejection or hardship, take time to reflect privately. Journal your thoughts and feelings as a form of processing. This writing serves as a personal conversation, allowing you to understand your emotions without sharing them immediately with others. Selective sharing. Choose carefully with whom and when you share your struggles. Trusted mentors or close friends can offer valuable advice, but you don't need to broadcast every detail to a broad audience. Selective sharing ensures you receive constructive feedback without unnecessary noise. Shift focus to solutions. When the impulse to share arises, ask yourself, am I seeking support because I need it, or am I looking for validation? Instead of venting, Focus on identifying actionable steps to overcome the challenge. This shift from lamenting to problem-solving steers conversations and thoughts towards productivity. Cultivate a strong inner narrative. Develop your own understanding of your journey. Recognize setbacks as lessons and growth opportunities by internalizing your narrative. You become less reliant on external sympathy to validate your experiences. This inner strength makes sharing less necessary because your worth is self-assured. Benefits of not revealing your struggle. Enhanced autonomy. Maintaining privacy over your struggles reinforces the notion that you are the master of your own story. It reminds you that while others may listen, the ultimate responsibility for your growth lies within you. Protection from negativity. Sharing struggles widely can sometimes attract negativity or unsolicited advice. By keeping your hardships more private, you shield yourself from potential discouragement or misinterpretation. Focus on personal growth. Silence about your trials allows you to concentrate on learning from them. You allocate mental resources towards introspection and improvement, rather than explaining or justifying your situation to others. Stoic reflection on revealing struggle. The Stoics often wrote about the importance of focusing on one's own virtue and action rather than seeking external approval or sympathy. Epictetus reminded himself that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. By not revealing every detail of your struggle, you assert that your reaction is the key factor in shaping your destiny, not the opinions or judgments of others. Applying this in daily life. Imagine encountering a setback at work, or a personal challenge that stings. Instead of sharing it immediately on social media or with acquaintances, take a private moment to process it. Write it down, reflect on what you can learn, and consider your next steps. If advice is genuinely needed, approach a trusted mentor rather than airing it publicly. By not revealing every struggle, you create a space for calm, reflection, and effective action. This approach doesn't make you unfeeling. It makes you strategically reserved, channeling your energy toward growth rather than seeking external validation. As we move into the next part of our series, we'll explore how to channel the lessons learned from rejection into proactive steps, such as proving your value, seeking joy, building social status, and more. Each lesson builds on the previous ones, creating a comprehensive Stoic toolkit for turning rejection into a pathway for personal excellence. Stay tuned as we continue this journey, applying Stoic wisdom to transform how you handle rejection and, ultimately, how you shape your life and impact the world around you. As we conclude our in-depth exploration of transforming rejection through Stoic principles, we arrive at a pivotal culmination, leading by example and inspiring others. Having learned to ignore negativity, maintain calm, detach from hurtful experiences, and harness our inner strength without revealing every struggle, the next step is to let these virtues illuminate not just our own path, but also the paths of those around us. The ripple effect of Stoic resilience. Stoicism isn't a solitary journey. When you consistently embody resilience, patience, and integrity in the face of rejection, your actions send ripples through your community. Others observe how you handle adversity with grace and determination, and this quiet influence can spark change in their own lives. Leading by example means living your principles so authentically that others are inspired to reflect on their own responses to rejection and hardship. When you act with calm composure, set healthy boundaries, and channel rejection into constructive action, you become a living testament to the strength of Stoic philosophy. This demonstration does not require grand gestures or sermons. It's woven into your daily choices, the way you carry yourself, and how you engage with challenges. Your resilience becomes contagious, encouraging friends, colleagues, and family to adopt similar mindsets in their own lives. Strategies for leading by example. Consistency and virtue. Show up every day living according to Stoic values. Whether dealing with minor setbacks or major life changes, your consistent reaction rooted in calmness, acceptance, and purposeful action serves as a model for others. People are more influenced by what you do repeatedly than by what you say once. Share your journey wisely. While Stoicism teaches restraint in revealing struggles, sharing selected insights from your personal journey can motivate others. Instead of detailing every hardship, speak of the lessons learned and how they transformed you. This approach offers guidance without dwelling on pain, giving others a blueprint for turning their own rejections into opportunities. Supportive engagement. Extend support and encouragement to those around you who face rejection or difficulty. Offer a listening ear, compassionate advice, or simply share a story of how Stoic practices helped you overcome similar challenges. Your empathy, combined with the wisdom you've cultivated, can empower others to persevere. Active participation in community. Engage in community activities or groups that value growth, resilience, and virtuous living. By actively contributing to such environments, you reinforce Stoic principles collectively, fostering a supportive network where people inspire and uplift each other. The impact of inspiring others. When you lead by example, you create an environment where resilience and positive transformation become the norm. Your actions become a quiet beacon for those around you, demonstrating that rejection is not a barrier but a stepping stone. This influence goes beyond immediate circles. Over time, the ripple effect can spread through workplaces, social circles, and broader communities, cultivating a culture of strength and thoughtful response to adversity. Reflecting on your role as a Stoic leader, consider how your journey with rejection has shaped you. Reflect on moments when your calmness, detachment, or purposeful actions made a difference not only in your own life, but also in interactions with others. Acknowledge that while you cannot control how others react or change, you can be the change you wish to see. Embrace the responsibility of being a role model, not through preaching, but through living authentically and resiliently. Practical ways to inspire others. Mentorship. Offer guidance to someone struggling with rejection. Share your insights and strategies, helping them reframe their experiences. Workshops and discussions. Host or participate in discussions on Stoic philosophy and resilience. Sharing these ideas in a community setting amplifies their impact. Social media sharing. Occasionally share stories of how you turned rejection into growth, focusing on lessons learned and practical advice. Use these platforms to foster a community of like-minded individuals. Final encouragement. As you incorporate Stoic responses to rejection into your daily life, remember that your journey serves a dual purpose: personal growth and the inspiration of others. Each time you face rejection calmly, set boundaries, channel your energy into positive actions, or simply choose silence over reaction, you not only strengthen yourself, but also provide a powerful example for those observing you. By leading through example, you transform rejection from a personal setback into a beacon of hope and resilience for others. This shared journey, marked by mutual inspiration and collective strength, is the essence of Stoic living in action. Continue on this path with determination, knowing that your resilience not only shapes your destiny, but also lights the way for others, creating a ripple effect of Stoic wisdom, courage, and profound impact in the world. As our series on transforming rejection through Stoic wisdom continues, we now arrive at a crucial juncture, reflecting on the journey so far and considering how to sustain long-term growth. By this point, you have learned to ignore negativity, maintain emotional calm, detach from harmful experiences, demonstrate your value through action, harness silence and boundaries, and lead by example. In Part 9, we shift our focus to reflection and how to integrate these lessons into a continuous path of personal development. The importance of reflection. Reflection is a key Stoic practice that involves regularly reviewing your thoughts, actions, and experiences. It's through reflection that you gain insight into what strategies worked, what needs adjustment, and how far you've come on your journey. By looking back on how you've handled rejections and challenges, you reinforce the lessons learned and deepen your understanding of yourself. Strategies for reflective practice. Daily journaling. End each day by writing down moments when rejection or adversity occurred. Note your reactions, the strategies you applied, and the outcomes. Ask yourself questions like, what did I learn from this experience? How did I grow stronger or wiser? What could I do differently next time? This practice not only solidifies your learning, but also tracks your progress over time. Periodic review. Set aside time each month or quarter to review your journey. Look back at past rejections and how you responded. Identify patterns in your behavior, both strengths and areas for improvement. This broader perspective can help you adjust your approach, set new goals, and plan for future challenges. Mentorship and feedback. Engage with mentors, coaches, or trusted peers to discuss your experiences. Sharing reflections with others can provide new insights and perspectives that you might not have considered. Constructive feedback helps refine your strategies and reinforces your commitment to Stoic principles. Sustaining long-term growth. Reflection is not just about looking back. It's also about sustaining and building upon your progress. Here are some ways to maintain momentum. Continuous learning. Commit to lifelong learning by reading Stoic texts, attending workshops, or engaging in discussions with like-minded individuals. The more you immerse yourself in Stoic philosophy and related fields, the more tools and perspectives you'll gather to handle future rejections and challenges. Adapting to change. Life is dynamic, and new forms of rejection or adversity will emerge. Stay adaptable by regularly reassessing your why and ensuring that your actions still align with your evolving values. As circumstances change, so too should your strategies, keeping them relevant and effective. Building a support network. Surround yourself with individuals who share or respect your commitment to personal growth and Stoic principles. A supportive community not only provides encouragement during tough times, but also offers diverse perspectives that can enrich your understanding and approach to handling rejection. Integrating lessons into a lifelong practice. The Stoic approach to rejection is not a one-time fix, but a lifelong practice. Each rejection you face becomes an opportunity to apply what you've learned, refine your strategies, and grow stronger. As you integrate these practices, mindful calmness, detachment, strategic silence, action-driven self-validation, and more into your daily life, you build a resilient character that can withstand future challenges with grace. Visualizing your continued growth. Take a moment to envision your future self, a person who faces rejection with equanimity, who channels setbacks into stepping stones, and who leads by example through steadfast resilience. This visualization serves as motivation, reminding you of the transformation you're capable of achieving and reinforcing your commitment to the Stoic path. Now, I encourage you to pause and reflect on how far you've come in understanding these Stoic strategies. What have you learned that resonates most with you? How will you incorporate these lessons into your daily routine moving forward? Use this reflection to set an intention for the next steps of your journey. Understanding rejection as fuel. Rejection is not the end of your story. It's a powerful push towards transformation. Each no you encounter refines your resilience, sharpens your self-awareness, and directs you to recalibrate your path. Rather than viewing rejection as a setback, consider it as valuable feedback, a signpost, pointing you toward unexplored avenues or areas requiring growth. This mindset shift is essential for converting adverse experiences into stepping stones on your journey, using past rejections to inform future decisions. Analyze patterns. Look back at instances of rejection from your recent experiences. Identify any recurring themes or feedback that might offer insights into your strengths and areas for improvement. Understanding these patterns allows you to adjust strategies, refine skills, or change approaches, making you better prepared for future endeavors. Set new goals. Use the lessons from rejection to set more focused, realistic goals. Perhaps a particular path isn't yielding results. Maybe it's time to pivot. Align your new objectives with your core values and why, ensuring that each goal is purposeful and meaningful. Develop action plans. For each new goal, inspired by past lessons, create a step-by-step action plan. Break down your objectives into manageable tasks, prioritize them, and set deadlines. This clarity reduces overwhelm and makes progress more tangible. Transforming rejection-fueled determination into structured achievement. Embracing a growth mindset. A growth mindset is central to turning rejection into success. This means viewing every rejection as an opportunity to learn rather than a personal flaw. Acknowledge that skills, relationships, and circumstances evolve through effort and persistence. Embracing challenges and setbacks with this mindset builds adaptive resilience, equipping you to handle uncertainty with optimism and creativity. The role of continuous improvement. Stoicism encourages lifelong learning and self-improvement. Each rejection teaches you something about yourself, your approach, and the world around you. Commit to continuous improvement by seeking feedback. Even after rejection, ask for constructive feedback where appropriate. This not only demonstrates resilience, but also shows a commitment to growth. Learning new skills. Rejections can signal gaps in knowledge or abilities. Identify these gaps and invest time in learning or developing new skills that align with your goals. Staying curious. Maintain a curiosity that propels you to explore different perspectives and opportunities. This openness can reveal unexpected paths to success that you might not have considered otherwise. Building a vision for success. As you process rejections and learn from them, begin to craft a vivid vision of what success means to you, not just in external terms, but in how it aligns with your values, purpose, and the person you want to become. This vision acts as a guiding star, helping you navigate through future rejections and challenges with confidence. It's not about achieving perfection, but about continual progress and authentic living. Practical steps to turn rejection into success. Create a rejection journal. Document instances of rejection, your feelings, the lessons learned, and how you plan to move forward. Over time, this journal becomes a testament to your resilience and growth, serving as motivation for future challenges. Network with resilient individuals. Surround yourself with people who have overcome rejection and found success. Their stories and advice can provide inspiration, practical strategies, and a sense of community that reminds you that you are not alone. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate the progress you make, no matter how small. Each step forward reinforces your journey and boosts your morale, making the path to success less daunting. Leading by example and inspiring others. By turning rejection into success, you not only transform your own life, but also inspire those around you. Share your journey, discreetly highlight the lessons learned from rejection and how they shaped your path. Your resilience becomes a beacon for others facing similar challenges, creating a positive ripple effect in your community. 1. Deepening Stoic reflection. Advanced Stoic practice involves not just daily reflection, but also periodic deep dives into your experiences. This means setting aside regular, extended periods, perhaps monthly retreats, or dedicated quiet days to review your journey in depth. During these sessions, revisit your rejection journal and reflect on recurring themes. Evaluate how well you've integrated Stoic principles into your life. Identify new patterns, challenges, or opportunities for growth that have emerged. Refine your understanding of your values and your why, based on recent experiences. This deep reflection helps to consolidate learning, allowing you to adapt your strategies as you evolve and face new forms of rejection. 2. Practicing Stoic visualization. Visualization is a powerful Stoic tool that goes beyond negative visualization. Now that you've learned to handle rejection, use positive visualization to anticipate future challenges and imagine yourself responding with Stoic virtues. Picture potential scenarios where rejection might occur: job interviews, social situations, creative endeavors, and mentally rehearse a calm, resilient response. Envision yourself standing firm in your values, transforming each no into a lesson, and moving forward with clarity. This mental rehearsal builds confidence and prepares you emotionally for setbacks, reinforcing your adaptive mindset. 3. Integrating mindfulness with Stoicism. while Stoicism emphasizes rational thought and virtue. Mindfulness practices from other traditions can complement this approach. Advanced practitioners integrate mindfulness meditation with Stoic reflection. Use mindfulness to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, especially when encountering new forms of rejection. Allow these observations to inform your Stoic analysis, identifying how your judgments and values align or need adjustment. This blend of mindfulness and Stoicism deepens Stoicism, enabling you to remain present and grounded even amid uncertainty. 4. Mentoring and teaching others. An advanced stage of personal growth is sharing your Stoic journey with others. Teaching or mentoring not only reinforces your own practice, but also spreads resilience within your community. Mentor someone who is struggling with rejection, guiding them through Stoic techniques you've mastered. Lead a discussion group or workshop on Stoic approaches to rejection and adversity. By articulating your insights and witnessing others apply them, you deepen your understanding and solidify your commitment to Stoic living. 5. Embracing continuous evolution. Stoicism is not static here. Practice should evolve as you do. Advanced Stoic thinkers embrace the fluidity of life and the ongoing process of self-improvement. Regularly update your personal philosophy to reflect new insights and experiences. Stay curious and open-minded, exploring other philosophical or psychological frameworks that complement Stoic teachings. Understand that setbacks and rejections will continue to test you, and that each test is an opportunity to refine your resilience and wisdom further. 6. Cultivating gratitude amid rejection. A sophisticated Stoic approach also includes gratitude. Even in rejection, there are aspects to be grateful for. Gratitude for the lessons learned, the opportunity to grow, and the clarity gained. Recognize that rejection often redirects you to paths more aligned with your true self. This grateful perspective not only softens the sting of rejection, but also reinforces a positive outlook, fueling further resilience. 7. Strengthening your community of practice. As your Stoic journey advances, building a supportive community becomes increasingly valuable. Connect with fellow practitioners to share experiences, challenges, and strategies. Engage in regular dialogues, book clubs, or retreats focused on Stoic philosophy. A community not only offers support during tough times, but also provides diverse insights, enriching your practice and helping you see rejection from multiple perspectives. Stoicism encourages us not only to improve ourselves, but also to contribute to the world in ways that reflect our highest virtues. A legacy, in this context, is not about accolades or wealth, but about the cumulative effect of living a virtuous, resilient life. It's about the values you embody, the actions you take, and the inspiration you provide to those around you. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on how his reign, though fraught with challenges, was an opportunity to set a moral example for future generations. Your life, too, becomes a beacon when you consistently act with wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation. Over time, these actions weave a legacy that influences others far beyond your immediate sphere. Strategies for building a Stoic legacy. Lead by consistent example. The most enduring legacies are built on consistent behavior. Each day, strive to live according to your Stoic values. Whether it's staying calm under pressure, acting with integrity, or showing kindness despite adversity. These repeated actions collectively shape how others perceive you and the lessons they draw from your example. Mentor and teach. Share your journey and insights with others. Mentoring, teaching, or simply having deep conversations about your experiences with rejection and growth can have a profound impact. When you guide someone else through a challenge using Stoic principles, you multiply the effect of your wisdom and help foster a community of resilience. Document your lessons. Consider writing down your experiences, reflections, and the strategies you've developed. Keeping a journal or even writing a blog can serve not only as a personal tool for growth, but also as a resource for others. Over time, these written records become a repository of wisdom, testament to your journey that can inspire future readers. Engage in community service. Apply Stoic virtues to serve others. Whether volunteering, participating in community projects, or simply lending a supportive ear, contributing to the well-being of others reinforces your legacy. Actions rooted in compassion and service leave lasting impressions on individuals and communities. Create traditions or rituals. Establish practices that embody Stoic principles, such as a weekly reflection group, mindfulness sessions, or Stoic reading circles. By fostering an environment where others can learn and practice these values, you help perpetuate a culture of resilience and wisdom. The impact of a Stoic legacy. Building a legacy grounded in Stoic wisdom has a ripple effect. Your consistent virtues inspire others to reflect on their own lives, overcome their fears of rejection, and cultivate resilience. Over time, this influence can grow into a community or even a movement that values personal growth, ethical behavior, and inner strength. As people witness your calm approach to adversity, your ability to transform rejection into opportunity, and your unwavering commitment to your values, they are more likely to emulate these behaviors. This not only helps them navigate their own challenges, but also creates a supportive network that upholds the very virtues you cherish, sustaining your legacy. A legacy isn't built overnight, it is the sum of small, consistent actions over time. To sustain your legacy, continuously refine your understanding of Stoic principles and adapt them to new challenges. Remain open to feedback and learning, understanding that growth is an ongoing process. Encourage others to share their experiences and insights, creating a tapestry of wisdom that evolves with collective input. Visualizing your enduring impact. Take a moment to envision the impact of your life, guided by Stoic wisdom. Imagine the people you've inspired, the positive changes you've fostered, and the community that thrives on resilience, compassion, and integrity. This vision serves as motivation to remain true to your principles, even when faced with new forms of rejection or adversity. We have journeyed through a comprehensive exploration of transforming rejection, using Stoic philosophy from embracing rejection as a catalyst for growth to building a lasting legacy of resilience and virtue. As we arrive at the final part of this series, our focus shifts to embodying these Stoic principles every day, integrating them seamlessly into our lives, and committing to a continuous path of growth and inspiration. Reflecting on the journey. Throughout these lessons, you've learned to reframe rejection as an opportunity rather than a setback. Maintain calmness, emotional detachment, and resilience. Harness silence. Set boundaries, and protect your inner peace. Demonstrate your worth through consistent actions, rather than seeking external validation. Build a legacy grounded in Stoic virtues, inspiring others along the way. These strategies are not endpoints, but stepping stones toward a way of living that continually evolves. The final step is to internalize and embody this wisdom, ensuring it becomes a natural part of your character and daily actions. Embodying Stoic wisdom daily. Integrate reflection as a habit. Make self-reflection a daily ritual. Each evening, review the day, acknowledge moments of rejection, how you responded, and what you learned. This ongoing practice keeps your mind aligned with Stoic principles and sharpens your resilience over time. Live authentically and intentionally. Let your actions consistently mirror your core values and the Stoic virtues you've embraced. Wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation. Whether interacting with colleagues, family, or strangers, strive for authenticity. Your steady embodiment of these principles becomes your guide for making decisions and influences those around you without uttering a word. Mentor and lead by example. Sharing your journey and insights with others cements your own understanding and spreads Stoic resilience. Offer guidance, support, and inspiration to those facing rejection or adversity. By mentoring others, you reinforce your commitment to Stoic living and contribute to a culture of strength and integrity. Stay adaptable and open to growth. Recognize that the journey of Stoic practice is continuous. New challenges and rejections will arise, each requiring a fresh application of what you've learned. Remain open to feedback, continuously seek knowledge, and adapt your strategies as you grow. This openness ensures that your approach remains relevant and effective. Cultivate a supportive community. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who value resilience, wisdom, and ethical living. Engage in regular discussions, study groups, or community service that reinforce Stoic principles. A supportive network not only aids in your personal growth, but also amplifies the positive ripple effect of your actions. The enduring impact. By embodying Stoic wisdom daily, you transform rejection from a momentary setback into a stepping stone for continual progress. Your life becomes a living example of resilience, integrity, and purposeful action. Over time, these qualities create a ripple effect, inspiring and uplifting those around you, fostering a community that values growth, empathy, and collective well-being. As we conclude this series, remember that Stoic principles are not a one-time fix, but a lifelong commitment. Continue to practice reflection, maintain emotional resilience, set boundaries, demonstrate your value through action, and lead by example. Let rejection be a tool that sharpens your character, not a weight that holds you back. Embrace each challenge with the understanding that you have the power to transform it into an opportunity for growth. Your journey doesn't end here. It's an ongoing path of self-discovery, continuous improvement, and positive influence. Thank you for joining me on this transformative journey through Stoic strategies for handling rejection. May these insights empower you to live a life of intention, resilience, and profound impact, inspiring not only your own growth, but also the growth of everyone around you.